Sambatskano Mongol Chuden, welcome to Talk With Me. The Venerable Zava Damdin Lama is a scholar, poet, artist, and one of Mongolia's most important Buddhist leaders. He has also preserved and rebuilt the historic Delgrin Choir Monastery in Dungovi province. Today's episode of Talk With Me is brought to you by Double Check Translation.
Нэвтрүүлэгтэй хамтран ажилласан Double Check орчуулгын товчоо. Нүд алдам үзэсгэлэнтэй байгаль, алжаал тайлах тав тух Монгол аж ахуйн Монгол уламжлал орчин үеийн шилдэг үйлчилгээтэй хосолж таны энэ зуны аяллыг төгс болгоно. Танд дээд зэрэглэлийн ресторан, мэрэгжлийн чадварлаг тоогооч, тав тухтай орчин найрсаг үйлчилгээ, онгон дагшин байгалийн аяллыг үзэсгэлэнт хөвсгөл далайн эрэгт байрлах Эртний далай resort санал болгож байна. Мөрөөдлийн аяллаа Монголд.
Today I have the Venerable Zava Damdin Lama at Delgrin Choir Monastery in Dondgobi Amig. Welcome to my show and welcome to this special Nadam edition of Talk With Me. Amar Bano.
Amar Bano. Is your holy body transparent today?
It feels transparent. I feel very light today. Very happy.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so much for letting us come here. It's a very beautiful monastery, a very historic monastery that you have renovated and built. Lama, could you please tell us a little bit about your childhood?
Generally, my childhood, very interested. Also, very amazing things happened in my childhood. Also, if I tell one story, could you believe?
Because, I will believe.
Really?
Yes.
I also, generally, I remember 1 month old time. From 1 month old time, I remember every detail around me.
Really, from 1 month old?
Yeah, and then, but late, after many years, I thought maybe it was dreams. But one day when I asked to the father, when I'm 25, and he very wondered, father, mother, very wondered. It's not a dream, it was the truth.
My goodness, what was your recollection? What did you remember? What did you see at 1 month old?
When I 1 month old, come back from the hospital, father brought me outside every evening for the freshness, yes. And then he taught the stars, every stars, and then show me the moon, and then also that time the snowing. Like that, all these things he showed me and talked to me, and I understood.
You were born Oskambayer in 1976. I'm curious about when you discovered, or when your parents discovered, that you were the reincarnated Zava Damdin Lama.
Not my parents discovered.
Who found you?
This is a long story, generally.
Will you tell it?
It's not someone put me on the throne. It's not. When I was 27, I reincarnated and made enthronement. But in childhood, when I started to study Buddhism, philosophy and rituals, prayers, that time, Father one time taught me, and if this life, if you make lots of positive karmas, then in the next life you will be reincarnated. He taught, and then I think this life I need to study, practice, and experience, and have realizations, and then in the next life maybe I'm the reincarnated person. I just thinking like that way, but never think about reincarnated one day.
So then when you were 27, it happened.
Yeah. And my father guru, Mongolian Rинбүчий, Guru Deva Rинбүчий. He and also my father guru, Damdin, also my father guru, Rинбүчий, Rинбүчий, and also the protectors, Shugden, and set up the protectors. They reincarnated me in that age.
Amazing.
Yeah, also very interesting that time when the first protectors reincarnated me, and then our Mongolian father guru told me, when he saw me in 1991, when I was like 15 years old, he saw me, and then he feel someone he known for a long time, but he cannot tell the name, like that feeling he got from the beginning time, first visiting to him. And then until 2003, not reincarnated. I studied and followed Father Guru instructions, and finally reincarnated. But I never, how to say, doubt for it, because even reincarnated or not reincarnated, I would continue my way, yes, my activities, my practicing. Yeah.
Very interesting, Lama. Listen, would you tell me perhaps a little bit about the history of Shugden Buddhism in Mongolia?
Shugden Buddhism, there is never Shugden Buddhism. Maybe misunderstanding in public. Because Shugden is the protector of the Gelugpa tradition or Gelugpa Buddhism. For example, the Gelugpa is like one building, like this rocky temple, this stone temple. This building needs security, yes? Inside many treasure. But this building with the holy treasure needs security. Without security, it's dangerous, yes? Risky. But Shugden is the security of this building, of the Gelugpa tradition, Gelugpa Buddhism, because he is the guard, he is the protector. And then if you really pure faith to him, if you really practicing the Dharma, and then doing the positive karmas, then he is your friend. When you feel sadness or lonely, then he is your friend. When you're hungry, he is your food. When you're thirsty, he is your water. When you ill, he is your medicine. When you lose the way or path, he is your guide. If you really have the protector connected with him, he is really guarding you like that way. That's why there is no meaning of the Shugden Buddhism. It's not separate religion, yes? He is the only protector of the Gelugpa tradition. But his previous life was the Lama.
Right.
Tulku Dagba Jantseng. In Mongolian say Burdu Dagba Jantseng. He was a Lama connected with Mongolia in 16th century.
Listen, Lama, when you were growing up a child in Mongolia, Buddhism, well, the practice of Buddhism was frowned upon, not allowed. Was it difficult practicing Buddhism when you were younger?
When I was younger, at that time, of course, forbidden, yes, forbidden. It was communist time.
Yes.
But hidden way, the older lamas, older people, my parents, my grandparents, all they were practicing Buddhism
How
in
did
hidden
they?
way.
How did they do
And
this?
they hidden way somehow. If every year, one time, our grandfather collect all his colleagues, one time, and then they make like a wedding or some look like wedding or some celebration, but they were doing the pujas, and then we were outside in the street, look after the policemen or the
Very interesting. So your family.
strangers, we checking and then give them the message, yes. And then if the stranger or some policeman come, they change their mood, and then they look like celebrating
Right.
something.
And then pretend it was a wedding.
Yeah, like a wedding. And then normal time, of course, after the dark, they lock the door from inside and then prostrating or meditating, praying or reciting mantras and or reading the sutras like that. But if you compare with nowadays, that time Buddhist practitioners much more stronger than now.
Right.
A new journey awaits you at Lake Hovsgol in Mongolia. Surrounded by pristine nature, enjoy a nomadic experience in our traditional gers or the modern comfort of our deluxe houses. Outstanding service and breathtaking scenery. Welcome to the ancient ocean resort. Your dream trip in Mongolia.
Today's episode of Talk With Me is brought to you by Double Check Translation.
Нэвтрүүлэгтэй хамтран ажилласан Double Check орчуулгын товчоо.
Lama, you recently published a beautiful collection of watercolors, songs, poems in a beautiful bound book called The Great Nenshin, which you illustrated over your 4 years in retreat. I want to talk to you a little bit about this amazing book, but firstly, tell me a little bit about your 4 years in this retreat and why you had to go away for so long. What was the purpose of this retreat?
Generally, it was my Father Guru's order. This order, generally, the Father Guru lineage until now, not distracted. From Indian Master Mahasita Lalita Vajra, from more than 1,000 years ago, until today I am the 37th lineage. And then from Lalita Vajra today until now, from Indian master and some Tibetan masters, Mongolian masters, this lineage not distracted, not cut down.
And they each...
And then they order to do this solitary retreat for Yamantaka Ninchen for generally 4 years. First year for preparation, you need to prepare for body, mind, speech, and then next 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, and you need to fully concentrate for this tantric self-retreat.
Seems like such a very long time. And you did your retreat just behind this hill behind us in a ger.
Yes. This Father Guru instructed me to do this Nenching in the Mongolian ger.
Is it something you were afraid of doing?
Not afraid. Already, because it's not sudden happen. He prepared for me many years, yes? More than 20 years prepared me. And then already somehow he feel I enough qualified. And then he ordered to do this to me.
Listen, did you ever get bored or lonely or frustrated and feel...
This I can say that never bored, because I feel this is the most precious time of in my life. Even I wanted to do it longer.
Do another 4 years.
Yeah, longer that time.
I can't
And
spend...
then the gurus at this time it's enough, you know, because also lonely also cannot lonely, because lonely, I think, lonely only should happen for just my thinking, my way. Only for this Robinson Crusoe, these kind of people need to really lonely. Yes.
Yeah, maybe if you're
But how can I lonely? Because I every day meditate Guru Yidam and the yoga, and also I can imagine my gurus with me and they talk to them. Also some scholar masters I can invite my meditation, the break time meditation. I can talk to them.
Nice.
Also I can I could see them time to time. If I'm fortunate, I see them in my dream. Even Father Guru came to my dream, give the instructions, or sometimes they warn, some hindrance will come, and then need to prepare, need to overcome obstacles. You need to do that kind of offering or prayers. That's why how could lonely, I just imagine if lonely only some lost man like that, Robinson Crusoe, yeah?
Yeah, very fascinating. Thank you for explaining that to me. Now, I've brought the copy of the great Nenshin to this beautiful monastery that you gave me before Second Tsar, and I've read it, some beautiful, beautiful poems, but mostly I love your artistic ability. I love your watercolors, and one of my favorite watercolors is the one, I think it's plate 8, self-portrait in hero image, and it's just magnificent. It's this one, and it's you on a
Yes,
black
this is
wolf.
me. My songs have melodies. I made one melody, and one song I wrote for my mother, my mom. This song melody, this rock star, Lauksurung, he composed. The rock star Lauksurung.
He composed the melody that goes with your song, your poem?
One. Somehow I didn't send, but my brother, and then they give to someone, and then give to someone. Finally he keep and then compose one melody. But his melody is better than my melody, because I'm not composer of musician, yes. Lauksurung brothers' melody is like this.
Sing it.
아고점은 탱게르밋 에메랄동괴 밀리미테 아진 사감 대긴 аргал түүхэн гайхамшигтай аруултай цагаан уугаад мишэн суухан үзэсгэлэнтэй арга бэлэг хоёрыг арга савартан багтаасан байх юм аа Тэнгэрийн цагаан дагэн газар бусан хэлсэнийхөө эртээ төмөн оноо Монголыг сэгсэн гайхамшигтай энэ өмнөх бавхан гайда хослон суусан үзэсгэлэнтэй Тэрэг тимээ хоёртоо тэнгэр газрыг